Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying some Noosa Finest Yogurt, it says. We have the blueberry, the raspberry,
and hot honey.
These were $2.29 each at Whole Foods. We've only tried on the channel a couple flavors of Noosa, but Techno Squid had told me that they were coming out with this hot honey, and then I found out it's actually supposed to be like a Whole Foods exclusive, and so I wanted to pick out some other kinds that I'm sure these have been out forever, and we just haven't had them. But they had more flavors for us to try that we haven't had before, but these are just three that sounded good to me. So it says no artificial preservatives, probiotic with whole milk from happy cows, never treated with RBGH, which has shown no significant effects.
How do you know if a cow's happy? Is it dancing? Is it smiling?
Happy cows. Yeah.
Are they dancing?
It says Aussie Culture, Colorado Fresh. One container, 227 grams is, 270 calories for the whole thing.
Oh, wow. That's pretty low.
One container. Yeah, 270 calories for the whole container. That's a surprise.
How much?
270.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's more than one in one sitting, but that's still pretty good.
But it's 8 ounces, and it says made with wild blueberries.
You can see it has stuff on the bottom.
And like I said, no significant difference has been shown between milk derived from RBGH treated and non. So for me, it's like, whatever, you know, whatever. You do you, what makes you happy. But you're right, you don't know those cows are happy.
Maybe they're depressed.
Maybe they might be. They might need something.
They need some protein.
Happiness is a tub best served cold. I hope so. You can see it on the bottom. So it does not, before anybody leaves me comments about, oh, you should stir it all together, or oh, you shouldn't ever stir it. You should leave it just like it is. It does not give directions on how to eat it. So, just so you know, because you do you. Somebody is always trying to tell me, oh, well, it's
the proper way to eat yogurt.
The proper way to eat. Well, it's like, well, who are you?
Yeah.
You know, eat it the way you want to eat it. All right. Now, I do always like to go around.
Now, for me,
but it is not.
My personal preference is which way would you do that?
It is not, there's no moisture on here.
No.
So for me, honestly, I would stir the whole thing
I would stir it too, because the fruit's all in one spot.
Yes, the fruits, yes. You can tell like some machine squirted it all right there and it's nowhere else.
So in that case, I would stir it because it's all in one spot.
Wow.
That's a big berries.
At that. Well, no, that's not big berries. That's just a big clump.
Oh, it's just a big clump.
Yeah, it's just a big clump. Yes. So yes,
if it had fruit already mixed all through it, then I wouldn't stir it. But since this had it in one spot, I personally would stir it.
Right.
So it's your personal
I'm not going to stir it all the way.
Yeah, you're not going to sit there.
No, because I do want it to be like a little clumpy.
Yeah.
I want to get a good ratio of both. Blueberry and the yogurt.
It's very thick. Has some sour yogurt. I like the blueberries.
I like it all. It's amazing how much my taste have changed.
That yogurt has some tang to it though.
How much my taste have grown since we have matured. Of course, my body has matured too, so I'm sure that has something to do with it, with your taste buds and all that. But when we first started this channel, I had never eaten yogurt in my life, you know. I just did not grow up eating yogurt. And now, I'm willing to try any yogurt. And I really
yogurt wasn't
like
a thing.
this.
We had yogurt occasionally in the house.
We never had it grow. Well, I don't remember ever having it when I was young. We didn't have it.
I think it is a really nice yogurt. It's very, very thick. I mean, it's probably one of the thicker yogurts I've had. It's almost like frosting thickness.
I like it like that.
And it's got a good flavor to it, but it does have that yogurty tang, but it's not like sour. It's just got a little bit of that bite to it.
See, to me, I think Chobani has a stronger tang to it than this.
It's almost like
Yeah,
It's a little sour.
this I think I liked Chobani, but
This is better.
I think this has this doesn't have that tang to me.
I agree. I
And
like
the
it.
blueberries really nice.
Yeah, and there's enough. If you mix it up, there's plenty there.
Okay, again, we're talking about Happy Cows on the front. This is the raspberry, which I like. They also had strawberry, and I didn't get that one. It's probably a nice one to try too.
What if they have cherry?
It says raspberry. I know.
I like that. Good
If they had
black
cherry, if they had cherry, I probably would have got it. I don't remember seeing cherry.
The only bad thing about these are, since it is one container.
That's 270 calories for the blueberry. The raspberry is 260.
So that's what I was gonna say. Since it's 260 calories, if I was gonna eat this for a meal, like this was my dinner or lunch or whatever, I was gonna eat a whole container, then I would just eat a whole container of yogurt and be done. But if I'm eating it for like I want half of that, it's gonna be a pain to divide it up.
I do have to say there's no liquid on top. You know, sometimes you open these and you do get a liquid, which there's nothing wrong with that
Yeah,
at
just
all.
stir them.
But there's no liquid here.
But don't you agree this is going to be kind of a pain to divvy out to portion?
Unless you're eating this whole thing
That's what
all
I'm
by
saying.
yourself.
If you're eating it for lunch, then go for it. But
Right, because you could, for that calories, that's really good
you could eat
calories.
that in a little, I don't know.
You could eat this and
rice
nothing
cake or
else.
something
You
if
could eat
want.
this and nothing else.
Yeah, that's true.
I think this is plenty by itself. Because I don't eat a lot for
I think
lunch.
that if you add granola, that's probably going to add another 100.
Oh
100
yeah,
calories
it'll
to
add
it.
a lot. I don't eat a lot for lunch, so for me to
It'd be
eat this
good.
whole thing, I'm fine.
I think it's the raspberry adds a little bit more bite to it.
I don't like the seeds. I would prefer to have it seedless. Seedless raspberry.
I didn't eat seeds because I just swallowed it. I didn't chew it.
Yes, I got seeds.
That raspberry definitely has a tart flavor to it.
I like the flavor of it. I think it's nice.
I like it, but I like the little
I
bite.
do think it does bring out more of a tartness than
Yeah.
the blueberry. I think the more pleasant flavor and ease of eating with no seeds. I didn't get any seeds in the blueberry. Now there may have been,
The
but I didn't
blueberry's
get
got
any.
hard seeds.
Right.
They would have taken those out.
Yeah, I
know.
didn't get anything in the blueberry. But now the raspberry definitely has seeds, and so I love raspberry, but I would rather have out of those two the blueberry.
I would rather have the blueberry because that raspberry is very tart.
Okay, this is the
will be
new one.
interesting.
This is the hot honey, and it just says hot honey, and 300 calories.
What's honey?
Wow. So we've jumped. Let's see what's in it.
Yeah, and sugar to it, basically.
Grade A pasteurized whole milk, cane sugar, wildflower honey, water, kosher gelatin, pectin, red chili pepper extract, live active cultures.
So they're not putting them like Mike's Hot Honey or something.
They didn't put a
They made
brand
their
on
own.
it. Yeah, they didn't put a brand name on it, which is smart because then once
They don't have to pay anybody.
once that contract ends too, you got to change all your packaging
Yeah.
or you don't make it anymore or whatever. So
Moo.
yeah, it says
Moo complete.
Moo complete me instead of you complete me.
Those are cute.
That is cute.
So does this have some at the bottom or is it already kind of mixed in?
It's all mixed in.
Yeah.
I don't see any. There's
Like a
no.
blob of honey at the bottom.
Yeah, and this is kind of looser. Like I could those I could hold it up for you and it wouldn't run. This one would pour out the side. So it's not. It's very thick, but it's not as solid as those. Okay, so I don't see anything. I'm just gonna take a bite.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering if there was anything to stir. So again, in this particular case, there's no reason to stir it. So
Wow, that is hot. Very hot.
I get the honey flavor.
I mean, like, it's hot. It's funny because it's very cold, you know. Of course, we've had it in the refrigerator where you're supposed to keep it, but it's like to me, it's like a stinging hot. Like, oh, give me a break! Don't look at me like you're not getting anything. Oh, please.
Nothing.
Really?
Nothing at all.
Yeah, it feels like, yeah. And it's all like in the bottom of my mouth wherever it landed when it went in.
I get the yogurt flavor. I got just a touch of the honey, and then barely perceived like little tingle, but it's bare. I mean, like literally hard. I mean, I might as well even say that's hot.
Really, I do like it. I think the flavor's good, but if you can't handle heat, you always wonder how much is going to be in there. For me, I love like jalapeno and stuff like that, but for me, I could eat it, but I wouldn't choose it again because I would rather have an all pleasant.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah, it is funny.
Me and Andrew's done a video like this, our son, and it's like it's like it's killing me, and Andrew's over there like, I'm not getting anything.
Exactly.
It's like,
it's same
how
thing
are you not
here.
getting that?
Exactly.
Yeah, this is like that.
And it's not like it's flaming hot or like it's
like a burn
or like I need to get a drink. I don't feel like that at all. And now it's completely gone as I'm sitting here talking. But it's not like I have an urge to get a drink or anything. It's just for that moment, it was just like there. But I don't think it's not, it doesn't, there's no bad taste or anything like that.
I wish the honey flavor was a little stronger. I really wish I tasted more of the actual honey. For me, it's mostly just yogurt with a touch of honey. So I wish the honey flavor was a little stronger, but it's good. It's still not one I would get all the time because it's more like eating vanilla to me. It's not, like I said, the honey's not strong enough. So
I think
I would get the blueberry.
I would get the blueberry. It's my favorite one. When I first started out eating yogurt, this would not have been my choice because this would not have made me enjoy yogurt. I think you have to kind of pace yourself,
get into it,
and you have to start out. I talk about Dana and Light and Fit a lot because it's really sweet. So I would start out with that.
It doesn't have as much of that yogurty flavor,
right? The tang to it, and then once you've built up a little bit from that, then I think you'll be open to other like Chobani and this and stuff like that. So I'm glad I have built up more like a liking of, and I really do like the yogurt, and I like this very much.
I like these enough to where these wouldn't necessarily be flavors I would choose personally to eat like for lunch or whatever, but it makes them, they're good enough to where I would want to try other flavors.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, because I would eat the blueberry one. The blueberry one's good. I'm not a huge berry person, but I like strawberries, but that's about it. I definitely wouldn't get the raspberry, and the hot honey's good. It just needs more honey.
I would choose the blueberry and then the hot honey and then the raspberry, but that's only because of those seeds. And I know some of you have told me, oh, I really like the seeds and I like to bite into those seeds. To me, it's like it kind of ruins the experience of it.
Smooth.
So yeah,
and some people can't have seeds. So.
Yeah, some people have diverticulitis and they can't have seeds. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll have pictures for you at the end, and thanks for watching.